Hello, good morning, sir. Surbhi Raut from Noida here. I had filed a complaint against the four priests back in Himachal, in Hamirpur. They were filed 344 against them, and Hardeep Singh from Bursar police station had recorded the statement. It was a two-day visit to the temple with those with the officials back there. Once from the Bursar police station, the other was from Galore police station, and both of them recorded almost the same statement. Sir, I just wanted to request a quick grievance against them because I think I visited them in April and they had assured that whatever influence that they've done on me or inside the house and everything would be over within 15 days, but it's still the same. In fact, it's gone to a different level altogether. The violence in my house because of that has been uh, that's on a different toll altogether. My father has been physically violating me for attending for acknowledging the same kind of influence that was happening on me, on my dog, and a couple other things. That is one. Then second was the abuse that I'm still going through, the parapsychological sexual abuse that is still on, and it's still on my body. My I am still being raped in my dreams. I'm still being violated in my dreams, and every time I wake up, I still have that same the influence of the effect of each of my nightmare where I see all of these priests astray traveling on my body happening all the time. Then also there before and yes, the plane crash that was to happen. The plane crash that happened in Ahmedabad. I was a week ago before it. A week before it, I was given hints and clues about it. I heard them since they've put a lot of since they talk like a schizophrenic symptom in my ears all the time. All these four priests, they kept discussing, you know, they kept discussing about they kind of gave me a sense of what the trauma of the cockpit might be before during the crash, and they went on to talk like two pilots. They were of course not very much clear because I could have made sense of things, but they gave me the sound of that entire chaos, and they made it very chaotic in my head, and they kept gibbering in my ears all the time. And after the gibber was over, I saw one of the priests basically uh, you know uh, crying right in front of me as an outside body experience, and there was a visual where this person was crying, and I obviously couldn't make a sense of why he was crying. But the entire episode of them gibbering in my ears was only when I was thinking of doing a particular project in Gujarat, and I was thinking of what the weather shall be like over there, and I was thinking of a couple of friends, and the moment I started thinking of what kind of project shall I do and stuff, suddenly the gibbering started, and it was almost like a chaotic, it was some humanly chaos somewhere that was being heard in my ears. And so this kind of so and then when the crash happened, so until the entire week before for the entire week before the crash really happened, all of this went on to be I was made to lose my memory completely. My muscle memory felt being sucked all the time, and every time I would think of a thought, there shall be no trail of that particular thought for my head to keep thinking about or be on a loop of thoughts. It would rather be gone within a second the moment it would come. It felt like as if my entire whatever I'm thinking is being sucked out, and there was a lot of depression that was being instilled within me, and a lot of cries of people crying, the sound of people crying, and there was a lot of screaming around that remained in my ear for the entire week. Then the crash happened, and it happened in Gujarat, and it was so coincidental of that particular person to be appearing all crying the moment I thought of Gujarat, and then a week later this entire thing happened. Now that particular priest crying, he boasts himself as a super deity and can predict future events. So that's how he tried to show me that I'm highly conscious, and I'm sad about the fact. But that is just a show that he basically puts up because he has been sexually violating me in my dreams and stuff. And right after me, not reacting too much over his appearance to me rather than to the news. That kind of aggravated him to be more desperate for my attention and to seek more of my attention where I meditate. And the moment I meditate, he becomes activated in my body fully along with his brothers. And there is a fight between these brothers of who's going to possess my body more. So the moment I activate, he gets he gets aggressively activated in my body, and he starts fighting his brothers. And to destroy him, his brothers will poke pins in my body, and that's how I'm dealing with the fight of these three. That's how I am domestically violated by these priests also. Then beyond this, my father also violated me for out of no reason. He has no excuse. He just doesn't want to see me because I brought up this entire thing. And every time I post something online to save myself from domestic violence, my father will be argumentative and provocative, and he'll put up a lot of violence. I've reached and he hits in a manner that it always feels like it's a first degree murder attempt, because he does not I mean, I'm 34. Even if I was to talk about why is he hitting me at this age, then he does not hit me just like a father. He hits me like someone who has extreme someone he hits me like some stranger who's trying to kill me. So it was a sixth, seventh attempt, and I have put up, a protection order, but it's not being worked out because I don't have great amount of money to pay them and, seek protection over things. So that's another thing that I'm fighting. Rest, as I wanted to request you, I just had a word with Prabhu sir and Prabhu Saxena, and he said that it'll be great if you speak to the SP and tell them the entire story of what's going on with you, and have this be fixed through him as quickly as possible. Because if at all the Bursar police thana where your statement was recorded, if they are not entertaining your complaint, then you'd be the SP shall be responsible for taking care of it. And I have been calling on your numbers. My number is blocked. My number is blocked by all three of your numbers. So that is another stress for me. Like, I don't know. I mean, what really happened? It feels like that you knew that you're supposed to take care of the complaint, but you kind of it went a little off. Uh, I mean, it felt a little disoriented from my end to be blocked by you. So that is something that I, wanted to seek a little help over. And I wanted to know if you want me in Himachal to have to confirm that these guys have actually done things in me, or can you take care of it through on your own, so that I don't have to speak to someone else as well apart from Prabodh sir, in case he fails to, in case any one of you refuses me any kind of help, because I am in such a serious medical condition because of my entire body choking, that even if I take any medicines and stuff, that does not really affect on me, because any which way the police complaints are not helping in getting these people arrested. And the more they keep chanting mantras, and they keep doing witchcraft to keep the police also away, and to instill more problems and more medical problem on me as well. Like, they've destroyed my career. Until now they've destroyed my career. So to destroy all of that as well, and to restart the loop of destruction the same way again, this can go on for forever if they're not caught. And my recovery will never happen. And the only reason for them to do all of this is that they can't have sex with me physically, and parapsychologically they've tried a lot, but they always fail because of my ancestral protection that I have. And of course my friends who are not physically there, but their perspectives and their mindsets and the psychosomatic help that I've called before, that becomes a guard to them. So keeping that all in context, I just wanted to learn that if you'd be able to help or not, because in case you cannot help, then I will have to seek some other way. But any which way, obviously, I mean, I don't even know them. They're complete strangers to me. They're pedophiles to begin with, if I was to be very honest. Then they confined me, and they went on to do witchcraft on me, to have sex with me. So this is as clear as a most narcissistic way of practicing pedophilic nature, and they keep so much of pride in that, that we've done that. And obviously they will never confess it to their parents. Sorry, parents, I'm saying, the family members. But if I sit down and start explaining everything how they've done, and each and everything, they all shall be in, they all shall be in they'll be tremored for the rest of their lives to learn what really happened, and how they do not have any account. The first time I took the bursar, the police officer from bursar station to their house, and I started talking about what you guys did to me in front of the cops. They didn't have any answer to. They didn't have anything to answer back as. And within 2 minutes, the officer said that just get your influence out of a body. And after the entire episode, and they obviously they did not heal the entire body. They just did the upper. They just emptied the upper half. But that also they're destroying now, because there's no cop on them to take care of it. Hence, they keep doing it. So that is happening. So that happened, and within 5 minutes, yes, the entire episode when got over, within 2 minutes he said that 344 is something that I'm going to file an FIR against. And yeah, so against all of this, I just wanted to request a passive aggressive justice to this, because until and unless you grab them, and until and unless you treat it as important as my life and death situation, I don't think they'd be able to ever stop. And yeah, and I don't think anyone's miseries for that matter will ever come down to normal. So just that, sir. And yeah, I look forward to be to hear what you think about it, if it's gonna be possible for you or not. In case it's not, then I'm gonna come down to Himachal. I'm gonna take some another route, but I need help on this, because I'm just 34 years old and I have an entire life further, and I cannot live in a situation where I have to beg money from people, and can't even work, because they do not let me work. Every time I go to the office, they start manipulating my body, and they keep giving me sleep paralysis, and they keep talking in my ears, and they keep poking me iron nails or iron rods every time I do not listen to their voices. And every time I'm reading something on the screen, they'll keep gibbering, and they'll block my pelvic area, and they'll give me a lot of pain, as if someone's groping me from the inside, and they'll put things in my G spot also. So it gets very tough to go to sleep also with all of this. And when you go to sleep, or when you're in sleep paralysis all the time, or most of the times, you'd be you'd only realize the most ugliest. Uh, you know, you'll see three men who are hideous in nature and hideous in appearance. I don't want to say it, but sticking out their penis in front of your face, and putting as much muck on your face as possible, and fighting over who's going to put the muck first. So it's just disgusting if I get down to being explaining or what more the personal account is. Henceforth, it'll be great if you can please have them grabbed, and you know, put an end to the misery that I'm in. That's it. Thank you so much.